Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome to this Tuesday Night Live and the X Team Social Hour. I'm your host, Adam Levy from Canton, Connecticut. Glad to be here. Excited about all the things happening with Social X and our new Exhilarate product is starting to land in people's doorsteps. I want to get some first impressions from folks. Before we get started, though, I just have a couple of quickie announcements and things that I want to cover. Hopefully you're doing an unboxing. If you haven't got your product yet, you want to make sure that you follow along on the unboxing instructions. There's some good reason for it too, by the way. If you're, besides obviously the social ramifications of letting your networks and people know around you that you've got something hot to share and maybe you're offering free samples at the same time. I want to share my screen real quick here and just point out when it comes to unboxing, we have a great little document here. You can find it in your back office. It also came in the newsletters that you get via email. But if you are somebody that is doing an unboxing, you'll want to make sure that you follow along this document here. It kind of gives you some good tips. But here's the other thing I'll point out. For those of you that do that unboxing and you share that with the company, if you have started with a $199 or above package to get started, guess what? You're going to get a $25 product credit. If you were at $299 or above, you're going to get a $50 product credit. If you purchase $499, $75, $899, $100 product credit. Again, just send proof. Once you've posted, email the link or a screenshot of your post to support@myctfo.com and they will get that and you will have a product credit on your account. Again, that's for folks that have bought a 4-pack or greater of our Exhilarate product. And so you want to make sure you take full advantage of that. You know, I know a lot of people are doing some sampling. I'm going to stop sharing my screen real here quick. And I want to hear from you guys because I want to hear how you're doing, what your thoughts are, your initial thoughts. And I know, Maggie, you and I chatted the other day, and you were excited about talking to people. And again, you know, 1 out of every 3 people in our country drinks an energy drink. And I would venture to say that most of those people know that it's probably not good for them. And to be able to have a really healthy alternative, it's going to make it really easy to start conversations with folks. And Maggie, maybe you can share with us your experience at the airport just recently.
What I'm doing right now is I'm looking, I just had it, of course. I had the text from the airport. Of course, it's not right here. What happened? Oh, here it is. Okay. I have to tell you, I've been in CTFO since 2018, and we started with CBD, and I signed up so many people. And what was amazing right now, I cannot believe how easy this is compared to CBD. Um, no kidding, okay, one person didn't do anything, but almost every single person, their ears perked up when you mentioned this drink. For instance, I went to pick up Lori at the airport on Thursday, and I got there early, and the plane was late. So I ended up sitting, waiting, and this woman named Kim came over, and she's told me that I had to move my car, and I said, "Hey, can you tell me about this airplane? I mean, I'm kind of starting to worry about my friend. She was supposed to be here at this time, and she's not here." And so she went on her phone and she's telling me about the airplane, and then I said, "Hey, do you know anybody who drinks these energy drinks?" And she looked at me and she goes, "Well, I kind of, I do. I try not to drink a lot. I try to, um, make it." It's funny. So many people tell me they try to stretch it out to like 3 days. Um, but I told her, I said, "What if," I said, they're so bad for you. And I mean, they're not that healthy. And she goes, "I know, I try not to." And I said, "You know what? I work with a one of my colleagues. She's 21. Her friend was just rushed to the hospital, ER, because of the energy drinks, and her eyes got big. And I said, "How much do you spend for your energy drinks? Three, four, $5?" She goes, "Yeah, that's about right." I said, "What if I told you you could get it for about $1.99 plus tax?" And all of a sudden, she says, "The window is like this." And she goes, "Put your window down." And she leans into my car like this, and she's listening to me. And I said, "What if I told you we had the world's first doctor endorsed natural healthy energy drink?" And that's when she's like in the car. And she's like, "Okay, well, can you send me the information?" I said, "Sure. Do you feel comfortable?" She goes, "Sure." And what I do is I take my phone, I put it, I go into contacts, add, and I give my phone to the person, right? And and that way there's the thread is off. She's putting in what she wants to put in. Um, and I said, "Do you mind?" And I could not, as I'm leaving, she's like, "Make sure you send me that information." I'm like, "Okay, okay." I'm driving away with Lori. I'm like, "Not bad, huh?" So I went on Rapid Funnel and I went into the Exhilarate, and it has introduction, it has peak interest. So what I did, since I already spoke to her, I go into Rapid Funnel, I highlighted the intro, the script that says, "Hey, Kim, have you heard of the first doctor endorsed natural healthy energy drink?" And what I do is I clicked on that, and then I went to the peak interest one with the video. I click on both of those, and then I send the text, and then I click on her text. Now I modified it, okay? And this is what I wrote. All I did was I took those two. I said, "Hi, Kim. This is Maggie Madore. Thanks for your help today. I really appreciated it. Here's a link to the first healthy doctor endorsed energy drink I told you about with a colon. There's the Exhilarate website's there." I said, "Take care, and I'll be following up with you tomorrow." Well, she didn't wait till tomorrow. She got back to me. She says, "I just took a look at the site, dot, dot, dot. $70 for 30 packets is a huge jump from $1.99. So thank you for the opportunity, but no longer interested. Thank you, though." So I responded, Lori and I brainstormed together. Um, I said, "Thanks so much for taking a look. Exhilarate has just started to ship, and when I get mine, I'll send you a packet. What's your interest? I mean, what's your address?" Waited. She says, "Okay, that would work." And so she gave me her address, and I said, and she says, "Thank you." So I said, "I'll message you when it's on the way." She says, "Okay, I'll cash app you the $2." I said, "No worry, no worries. I'm sending you a free sample because I want you to try a healthy energy drink." She says, "Thank you." I said, "It's a privilege to help you." So he's
Wow.
waiting. But this is like, I have to tell you, this is the first time that I've always been too polite.
Hmm.
And what I mean by that is I would say, "Thanks so much for taking a look. We just started to ship. Do you think it'd be okay if I sent you that?" That's what I would say in the past. But Lori straightened me out?
Lori's good like that.
So thank you. I call it my glorification. So
I see her on there laughing. Well, Maggie, that is an incredible story. I love the way you didn't really take no for an answer. I mean, clearly, you're dealing with complete strangers, and you say one thing and then it shows up at another place, price wise. Obviously, you can get it for $1.99. She just doesn't have all the information, right? But the opportunity to send her a free sample is brilliant, and I bet you she ends up ordering that product. What do you think?
I bet. I cannot believe the number of people I speak to and I tell them about this. I it, it's so much easier because you're not trying to convince them that it's legal, and it's not an education like CBD. It's an education now about health, and that's what I tell them. I said, "Look, I'm doing this because I want to help people with a healthy version."
It's very, you know what it is? It's passionate, it's authentic, and it comes across that way. And so, it's brilliant. It's extremely brilliant. And as I mentioned earlier, and you illustrated that, people who drink energy drinks know that they're not doing themselves a favor. And you can kind of sense that from her response, even. And we have something, we have an alternative, easy to sample, and tastes amazing. Looking forward to hearing from people about that. Thanks for sharing your story, Maggie.
Can I tell you what
Yeah,
just happened?
sure.
Okay, on the way home, I had to stop and get gas. And I said, okay, I don't need a receipt. I said, because sometimes when you press the gas pump, it says, oh, you have to see the clerk. I had to go in and see the clerk. So I go in and they're giving me my receipt. And I said, hey, do you guys know anything about these? You know anybody who drinks these energy drinks? And the two of them, and they were like, I don't know, late 20s, 30 maybe.
Mhm.
Which one? I said, any of them. And they're like looking at me, and I said, they're so unhealthy. And one of them says, this is nothing compared to what I have done. This is not that. And I said, what if I told you that my business has the world's first doctor endorsed natural healthy energy drink? And all of a sudden he looks at me. Yeah, I got his attention. And the other guy is sort of listening, but he's kind of not. And I said, um, I've met I've met these people, the co-founders. I've met the doctors. I've been in this since 2018. This is genuine. And I said, in the comp plan they have, I said, and it's a free business. This business is free. When the comp plan is so special, you can get paid multiple times. Well, the other guy that wasn't listening, all of a sudden his head whips up. He comes over and he's looking. And I said, you know what? I said, can I send you a link? He says, the first guy. And he says, oh, I'll write it down. So he goes to get a pad. I said, wait a minute. I suggest everybody do this. In your phone, in notes, take a picture of your business card with your Q code, your QR, right? And I said, here, take a picture of this. He gets it. It's so much better than somebody writing it down, because all of a sudden he gets the professional, and you know what? It was actually, I gave him the old QR code, which was the xanthamus and the glutamist.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden he's looking at it, and the other guy whips over, and the two of them are looking at that. And I said, you know what? If I can help you guys in any way, let me know. Have a blessed day. Walked out the door. This, I feel like I'm not being polite, but I'm also like, I have this confidence, and it was like, it's so true what you guys been saying. So thank you. I'll stop talking.
We call great job, man. We call that posture, right? Posture. You don't want to be overselling. You want to just deliver the message. Say, listen, if I can help you guys, great. And then, because it's not really the right appropriate place to have a whole business discussion over, the counter at at a gas station, right? It's, if they're serious, you'll be in touch with them later, or they'll be in touch with you. And if you've got their information, or you can go back there, you can always follow up. But great job on having posture and not begging people to join your business. What we've got is too good. You shouldn't have to, right? Excellent. Thanks, Maggie. Appreciate that. David Gardner, how are you this evening, my
Hey,
friend?
fantastic, but I'm going to get better.
Tell us what's happening, my
Well,
friend. Did you
I got my Accelerate, came in late yesterday, and today I used it. I've been up since like 5 a.m., but I've been all over the place, a busy day. And I even just earlier in the evening, I taught a class at Roberts Wesleyan University, and now I'm back here for this. But I got to tell you, I used the Accelerate, and it's been a long day, and I'm still wired like unbelievable. Do you see what I'm holding up here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead. Show us again.
Tell me if you see it, because I can't see what you're looking at. Oh, there we go.
Go. Yep. Oh, you got the
All right.
card stapled
So
to
now
it.
what
That's
I did,
beautiful.
I stapled this to one of your beautiful cards that has the Q code on the back, obviously,
Yeah.
that you designed. So I made up a bunch of these, and everywhere I've gone today, I'm talking to people about, just like the young ladies just said earlier, chatting with people who don't have time to do really presentation, and I'm handing them a sample. But it's got the card with all my information, what it does, where to go, my website. It's right there. It says socialx.net, and but it goes right to the site. But it's amazing. I've been people saying wow, and like waitresses at restaurants I've been to, a doctor's office, and people, wow, and I'm handing them samples just like that. And
Dave, I love how portable that is. I love how portable that is, the way you've done that. How many of those will you leave the house with each day? And
I just dug out my stapler, and I have 1,000 of these business cards, and I've got a couple of packages. So I'm going to leave the house with an ample supply. And when we get the sample program up and running, I have people to do that. But the big thing is when I'm doing this, and I'm doing it. Oh, by the way, a little, some great money to be made on the side, just like it says on the card, the business card itself. It has the same thing: high speed clean energy, high speed income. It says it right there on the card. And but hey, look, I'll just get their information real quick, whether I put it in the app or I say, hey, just put your information in here and I'll save it. I love it when you have somebody do the information because they put their 2 cents in. They're being part of it. But anyway, it's an exciting program, exciting product, and it's worked for me. I mean, I started probably before 5 a.m. And then I had to get up and teach a class, but I was wired for it. It was just all great.
and now it's 8 o'clock at night, and you got a little bit of energy there still, Dave.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You're kind of fired up. Remember, you only need one of these a day. No, I'm just kidding. You can drink as many as you want. But congratulations on that, and I love that you grab their information first before you give them a sample.
Mhm.
So important to have the ability to follow up. Whether it be you can text them or you can get them on Facebook or wherever it is, however they're sharing their information with you.
Mhm.
Just important that you can track those people down and you're just not throwing these to the wind. Although I'll bet
Oh no, you don't want to do that. No.
although these are so good, I'll bet you if you you know ask people to roll down their window at stoplights and just toss those into people's
Toss them out there. Yeah.
you'd
Get that
probably
guy's
still
plate
do
number. This
okay.
is great. No, that's awesome. Is this into the rapid funnel yet? The accelerate?
Yeah, Exhilarate is now in Rapid Funnel. There
Okay.
is a few links in there so we can track and send people stuff, and absolutely,
Okay. Awesome.
yeah, it's exciting. A good time. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate that, and congratulations. Those cards are gorgeous. Again, you can get those at mistcards.com. Mistcards.com. All right. Anybody else have a story they would like to share? Love to have you if you do have one. If you have, how about somebody about first taste? I know we got Bill. Bill Mullen just got his today. Bill, how you doing, buddy?
Good, pal. How are you doing?
Fantastic. I love that picture you sent with me today of your product. Tell us your
I,
first thoughts and what your plans are.
First, thanks to Dave and Maggie. I mean, great service. I've taken notes. I'm going, oh, this is going to make my life a lot easier. Yeah, the taste is incredible. 20 minutes, half hour on a bottle of water, 12 ounces, and go. The flavor is incredible. Not any overpowering. It's not Monster. It's not Rockstar or any of that other cucka that's out there. This is really great stuff. Looking forward to sharing more. Shannon, my daughter up in Marshfield, Mass, just got hers today. My sister in Atlanta got hers today. They were both 2 and 4 pack getters, so I'm really excited to hear good stuff.
Well, fantastic, Bill. I'm glad you're liking the flavor. I too, myself, I'm blown away by the taste of it. My wife likes it. My kids like it. There's no aftertaste. It's a
None.
delicious. It's an amazing citrusy kind of a tangerine lemony. It's hard to describe. I know Stu's calling it the original flavor. In case someday we have other flavors, right? So this will be the
I,
original flavor.
I think the
Just
citrus is a great call. I think that's the fruity flavor, but not not grape or anything up, but
yeah.
citrusy is a great call.
Citrusy is a good call. It's just absolutely delicious, and I know for somebody who's been in this business a long time, obviously a clean product, a product that has efficacy, does what it says it's going to do. People have immediate results with it. That's all so, so important. But beyond all that, if it doesn't taste absolutely amazing, people won't consume it on a regular basis.
Agreed.
And it won't be a good product for our industry because we're all about consumption. You got to use it up because you love it. And then you're ordering more and you're happy about ordering more because you love it. You can't be without it. That's what creates residual income. That's what creates wealth in a business like ours, is the ability to have a product that people can't live without, absolutely look forward to taking, and will highly consume it on a regular basis. And Exhilarate certainly falls into that category. You mentioned Stu a minute ago, and I wanted to point out, he gave me a little bit of an update. I asked him about where we're at. First 5,000 bags sold quickly. The second 5,000 bags that were on order are in. 1,000 of those have sold. And so, in the last 5 days. So we're talking about maybe 4,000 more. And then, of course, our next order comes after that. So they've got a bunch of orders in with the manufacturer to make sure that we don't run out. But, this is kind of hot. So if you've got people that are looking to get Exhilarate, have them get their order in. It's a first come, first serve kind of a thing. And, we'll just keep on placing bigger and bigger orders. So with that, thank you guys for sharing your stories. Anybody else have anything else they wanted to cover or talk about before I get into my next topic? Oh, Lori, I'm going to ask you to unmute. Go ahead, Lori.
Thought I was unmuted. Is that better?
There you go. Hey, Lori, tell us what's going on.
All right. Well, I'm just going to show you. This is what I'm doing because I have this women's networking group that I belong to, and I'm going to this dinner tomorrow night. It's a Christmas party. So these are what I made. I got these little bags. Now this is my old card in there, and I'm working on.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. So I have these little bags. I got at Amazon for 100. They're like $7 or $8. I ordered blue too, but I just did black for Christmas. It's a little classier for the dinner. But I'm gonna get some Christmas candy and throw it in there with it for tomorrow.
That is amazing, and what a great little gift bag to give somebody. And I like the black bag because it matches this product really well. And fantastic. All right, thanks, Lori. Appreciate it.
Thank
All
you.
right, anybody else? Anyone? I love the creativity, guys.
Can I add to the glorification there?
Go ahead.
Okay. What she has the black bags and the teal bags that match. And what I'm doing at Christmas time, I work at a school. I am going to take those with a Christmas card, and I'm going to put, because I'm going to put all that together with like a little candy cane and some candy. And they can, whether they use it or not, they may know somebody who does.
Absolutely. Everybody knows somebody that drinks energy drinks. Maybe in their house, maybe one of their kids, maybe it's themselves, but everybody knows somebody. 1 out of every 3 people in North America drinks them on a regular basis, and the other 2/3 are about to because of this clean energy product. So it's pretty wide audience. All right, let me share my screen real quick. I just want to cover something that Stu announced the other day, and let's see if I can find it. Here it is. Okay, fantastic. All right, earning $1,000 by the end of December. Pretty simple concept, guys. What you need to do is get yourself qualified with half qualifications. For those of you that are brand new, that looks like the $199 4-pack or higher. If you do that, great, you're all set. If you're already involved and you did it with the half, that's fine too. As long as you've got your qualifications cut in half, you're good to go. You're going to want to make sure that's at 7. And you'll have plenty of samples. Now, you enroll 7 members. That's what you want to make sure you do so you get paid the full 5% down through 20 levels. Those could be customers or associates. Find 7 people out there that want to switch to a healthier energy drink that can't be too hard, and get that done. And by completing that step, you're going to become what's called an executive manager, and you will be getting a $100 bonus that will be paid out to you just by getting your 7 members. And let's see, is there a time on this? To December 31st, right? So you have till December 31st for that. The good news is this, your enroller will also get a $100 matching bonus as well. That's kind of cool, right? So team up with your enroller because they've got skin in the game as well, don't they? I would do a lot of 3-way calls. I would make sure that you put a plan together with them to get to that 7, okay, that number 7 enrollments. Now, every time you bring somebody in with a $199, 4-pack of Exhilarate as an example, you're going to earn $50 commission on each pack, right? That's what we earn. We earn 50%. 50% of the CV on a 4-pack is $50. So if you've got 7, that's $350 that you're going to be earning on that one bonus alone, right? First, it's called the first experience bonus. Okay, great. Now duplicate that. Your total earnings for step 2. Let's see, 100 plus 350 is 450. But if you then help your 7 become executive managers, you're going to pick up an extra $700, right? $100 for each one of them in the matching bonus for helping them get their 7. Okay, so that's what's on. That's what's at stake right now. Your total earnings would be $1,150. Anybody need any extra cash to pay off their holiday credit card bills? This might be a good way to put a dent in that. All right. You should be able to find this document over at in your back office. Also at the team pages on Facebook, either the company's or my own. I think I have it up there as well. All right, I'm going to share one more thing here. Stopping the share. And real quick, I want to share just what it looks like here. A lot of people are always asking me, where's the link to this Zoom? Where is the link to the Zoom? Well, here we go, guys. This is the SocialX X Team page. And if you take a look here, oh, Malcolm's left a message. Maggie's left a message. Okay, here we go. So, real quick, the discussion. That's where everybody lands when they first get here. And any kind of post that's happened recently, you're going to see them in the order that they're posted. Also, sometimes people will comment on an older thing and it will pop up to the top. That's fine. However, if you click on featured right here, featured, you're going to find that this is always at the top. It's the Tuesday Night Live Social Hour banner. And there's the link. I just usually will copy and paste this. Actually, you guys probably know I have this set up as a shortcut in my keyboard. All I have to type in is TNL and that whole thing comes up and I send it to people. But also what you're going to find here as well is every time we record, we put the replay here. Now I mostly record all of them. So tonight I will put in here the replay. There's last week's replay, the week from before that. You can go back months and months and months and catch anything that was missed in the comments here on this banner under featured. Some other things in the featured are some older stuff, and we'll have to replace those at some point. Same thing here, media files. Some media that was there recently were files. I put in the unboxing in English. Some of these other things will be certainly updated, but you can find files there as well. So I just wanted to point out, you know, people ask, where's the link? Well, here it is. It's under featured. It's on this banner here. And that is the link to this Zoom. And I just wanted to clear that up for folks that are trying to find stuff. Because every week it's like, hey, where's that link? I get that a couple of times a night. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for hopping on here. As always, this is the funnest part of my week is getting together with you on the Tuesday Night Live Social Hour. This has been Adam Levy here in Canton, Connecticut. Thank you all for hopping on. Love you guys. Have a great week. Start sampling, and we'll talk to you all soon. Bye-bye for now.
Good night, Adam.
Good night, everybody.